Good day and welcome to another episode of Natural Health Dialogue with naturopathic doctor, really an expert, longtime friend of mine, Randy Lee. Now don't get too confused today when you hear about what the topic is. We're not talking about something that if you put it on yourself, it's going to kind of melt your flesh like you see in the movies, you know, into a blob, but it is an acid. Randy, how's this acid going to help us?
You know, when I first read it, most of the people that I was talking to about it said hydrochloric acid. And we have some hydrochloric acid in our stomachs, and we know that that burns like everything. And you would never want to put that on your skin because it would burn you like everything. But this is one that sounds a lot like that, but there's a great distinguishment in it. This one is called hypochlorous acid, not the other acids, but hypochlorous acid. Hypochlorous acid is actually produced by virtually every cell in your body. The medical community has known about it forever. Its purpose in your cells is to excrete that acid into the bloodstream and get it. It's a very important part of your immune system. It kills virus and bacteria that are in your body. So it's one of the viral formulas, one of the bacterial formulas that your body produces in itself. But for years and years and years, they've worked at trying to find a way to produce hydrochlorous acid outside the body and have not been able to do that. But we have a company that has done what I'm calling electrocuting salt water. Salt is sodium chloride, and Clorox that everybody's using right now in their hand sanitizers and stuff is a chloride. So those chlorides are things that are going to help to kill those bacteria. But this particular company, this product is so unique, and they've made such claims for it until I am just blatantly plagiarizing their literature today. None of this is original to me. I'm basically reading from 2 or 3 of their handouts that they've had. And so the stuff that I'm quoting, I'll be saying a lot, quote, unquote, because I want to make sure that people know these are not my ideas. These are things that have been verified by the EPA and the the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, and also approved by our pandemic folks that track all of that stuff. These are statements that have been approved by them, and the product's been around for about 5 years. Because they couldn't make it outside the body, it didn't make it into a commercial application until this company came up with an idea of a way of, and these are my words, they basically electrocute salt water. That's my wording. I don't really understand the real actual process. If I did, I'd have made the product, but it works. And so that's what I use, electrocuted salt water. And it brings out the hypochlorous acid in a form that's safe to use, easy to use, and it's already produced in your body, but this is a way to use it externally as well. This is an actual quote from one of their things. It says, EPA registered disinfectant and sanitizer that kills 99.9% of germs, even staph, MRSA, norovirus, influenza A, salmonella, and listeria when used as directed. It's on the EPA's in list of disinfectants for use against SARS-CoV-2, which is the root cause of COVID-19. End quote. That's directly off of their literature. So basically, it's such a strong disinfectant and sanitizer that it works on all of those things that for many years we've been looking for ways to try to take care of. This product has been.
Are we talking about something that is in a spray bottle? You squirt it under counter? Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And it's been in the medical community for a long time. The emergency rooms and in some veterinary clinics where they're doing veterinary surgery, they've had this product for 5 years or so and used it very effectively. But the company didn't try to market it outside of that environment because they didn't know if it would be well received. So here about a year ago, they put it in 3 stores in the same chain, and in 3 months' time sold $65,000 worth of it. So they thought, well, we're ready to market it within the health food communities now. So we got the products just 2 days ago.
Okay.
We got it in the store, and I was so impressed with it, I decided I wanted my clients and my listeners to hear about it. The next quote, the manufacturer calls it a non-toxic natural ingredient solutions for cleansing and first aid. They further stated it is nature's gift to us and our environment. We've taken an incredible aspect of the body, something that the body already produces, and made a gentle, effective, multi-purpose cleanser, first aid, and hand and skin product that's safe to use every day for you, your family, your pets, and your home. End quote. That's off of their literature.
So, Randy, are you saying you could squirt this stuff on your counter, clean it off, and then throw your flour and your bread dough down there and roll it out right on top of it, and it's not going to hurt you?
It's not going to have any virus or bacteria in it. It'll kill all the virus and the bacteria. They put on one of their documents a list of things that it kills. This is pretty impressive. So I'm going to read this as well. What does it do? Again, from their literature, it says, hypochlorous acid is the active ingredient that kills multiple drug-resistant bacteria. Here's a list of things that they've put on their literature. It's got a viricide, kills virus. Tuberculoside, kills tuberculosis bacteria. Bactericide, kills all kinds of bacteria. A germicide, so it kills germs. It kills pandemic 2009 H1N1 influenza virus, formerly called swine flu. It kills Clostridium difficile, which we call C. diff, spores. It kills the HIV, AIDS virus, norovirus, and rhinovirus. Now, it doesn't say it's a cure for AIDS, but the virus itself can be killed using this product. It deodorizes by killing the bacteria that causes odors. So if they said if you take a trash can that smells like everything, you spray this in here, within just a matter of minutes, all the smell is gone because it kills all of those odor-causing bacteria as well. It aids in the reduction of cross-contamination between treated surfaces. So when you're cleaning off a counter and then you go clean off your stove and you use the same rag and you start spreading virus and bacteria around, this keeps that from happening as well. A biggie for me, it's free from alcohol, phenol, and volatile organic compounds. And it's not harmful to septic and wastewater treatment stuff, so you can wash that rag right out and put it down the drain, and you haven't harmed the environment at all anyway. That's the end of the quote of what they've had. Now, I'm told that it can't be called a sanitizer because FDA rules say that if it's called a sanitizer, it has to have alcohol in it. Therefore, this problem can't be labeled a sanitizer, so it's labeled as a skin and hand cleanser. And but it does the same thing, kills the same kind of virus and stuff. It's just not able to be called a sanitizer. So they call it a hand cleaner. Okay. I've personally used the product. They gave us some samples before we got it in the store, and I've used it, and I love it. I wanted to talk about, we all have our issues, our personal issues. One of my personal issues is that I don't have enough of the moisture-producing things in your body, all of those components in your body that help you have moist skin. So my skin is always dry. It has been my whole life. I remember very, very easily my 8th grade year. When I was in the 8th grade, my skin was so dry until it actually dried, cracked, and bled all the times. The cure back then was go to the department store or go to the grocery store or go to the pharmacy and get sheep fat, which was called toilet lanolin. Slather that on my hands, put my hands in socks, and sleep with it all the time. It smelled nasty. It was greasy. I didn't like it at all. This kills all those same kind of things without having to do all that. And because it doesn't have alcohol, it doesn't dry out your skin. And I've been hearing a lot from my customers about their hand sanitizers have so much alcohol until it's drying them out. I had one lady that said that she put her hand sanitizer on, then went over and took one of those little fire starters and tried to light a candle, and it blew up in her hands and burned her hands.
Oh, wow.
So get away from the alcohol. This one doesn't have any in it at all, and it works very, very well. It kills the pathogens that the hand sanitizer kills, but it doesn't cause you to suffer the burning, the drying, the toxic effects of alcohol. I like that as well. I'll just close by saying this. Come by the store, look at these wonderful products, pick up some of the manufacturer's educational literature. We've got that we'll give to you. And we love the products, and they're being marketed by a company called Seriously Clean, powered by Nixol. You can look that up on the internet if you want to get some more information about it. We do have it in stock at the store now, and we're loving it.
Excellent. Thank you, Randy, for sharing that with us. That's good news for a lot of people, I'm sure. And until next week, we really hope you all remain safe and healthy, and we'll see you soon.
Amen. Thank you.